Welcome back, everybody. We're here for part 3. This is Atticus, and we're here at our local Goodwill. And we're going to take a look at some $1 and 25-cent bins for some warped records that we can flatten and resell. Yeah, dollar bins are a great place to start. You can find a lot of warped records in there, or other bins that have, your substandard records. A lot of these dollar bin records are, sometimes you don't even know what the hell they are or where they came from. But you can find some good stuff in here a lot of times, and sometimes not so much. I mean, I'm not seeing a lot here, but I don't know. A lot of times the dollar stuff isn't even worth your time. The real gold is in the 25-cent bin. Stuff that you can really flip and make a profit on. So, and I'm not feeling it today in the dollar bin. So we're going to take a closer look at the 25-cent bin, where we're typically going to find our most warped and most damaged records. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of this stuff. Oh my God, look at that. Guns N' Roses, warped, severely warped. This would be a good candidate for a flip. We're going to go for the real gold here, which is the 25-cent bin with our warped records and pretty much guaranteed gold as far as flipping a record and restoring it. This is good stuff. Okay, there's a lot of expense that goes into flattening and restoring records. The vinyl flat, very expensive. Stuff like spin clean, okinoki, finoki, or whatever it's called. But we're interested in DIY, do-it-yourself, on the cheap. We're going to get this thing cleaned fast, we're going to get it flattened fast, and we're going to save a lot of money. Some you're not quite sure, and we want to put them on the turntable and get a sense for how warped they might be. You can see it, definitely warped. Good candidate for our flattening process. A little warpy, right in there. There, you see that? Yeah. Okay, one of the good things about vinyl is that it's pretty flexible. It's also kind of a bad thing because it's what causes the warping to begin with. But a lot of times you can feel the flexibility of the vinyl just by moving it back and forth. Oh, shit. We just want to do a quick clean, get this done, and get on with our flattening. Just turn on water. Scrub, make sure you get all the bits off. It'd be better if this had a lot more pressure. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is try a different method that'll save us a ton of money, and it's called the glass sandwich method. We're going to take 2 pieces of glass instead of the plates with the flattener, and we're going to use the oven so that we can sandwich them between the glass and flatten our record and remove the warp. Alright, so we've got our 2 pieces of glass, our warped album, put them in the oven and let the album soften a little bit and flatten between the 2 pieces of glass. A lot of experts will tell you 120 degrees is enough to soften the album and eliminate the warping. What we're going to do is take it up to 420 degrees. That way we're going to speed up the process and save us some time. Okay, so it's cooking, and you never want to leave it unattended, but you'll watch slowly as the pieces of glass come together and the warp is being eliminated. Very nice. Oh, it smells good too. We're going to lift this apart now that it's out. It should just come right apart easily. If not, you can use a little tool just for this. Okay, it's not coming apart. And in some cases, you may need to even put it back in the oven, have it re-soften, and then allow you to separate it. No problem. Let's do that. We're going to put it back in the oven, let it soften some more. Okay. All right, 4th try is a charm. Okay. Try and get them separated a little bit like we did before. And then we'll try the Oreo cookie method and just do a little twist. A twist. A twist. Okay. Yeah, oh. Here we go. Here, oh, shit. Oh. Okay. This is not, well, no, it's not good. It's not good. So we'll try a different method. Now that was kind of a sticky mess. We're gonna try coconut oil as a lubricant to keep the album from sticking to the glass. So we're gonna just put a little on the paper towel and apply it to the glass. Dog saliva is a great lubricant and helps in the cleaning process too. Perfect. Now we've got the album that we want to flatten and a weight to apply as well, and we'll apply it directly to the glass in that way. Perfect. Okay, so that didn't work very well. You know, you can see how it stayed warped. I mean, it didn't stick like it did before, but it's not that bad, but it's still warped. So we're gonna try a different technique, and one of the great things about DIY is that you can just try a lot of different things and see what works. Shit. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Okay. That's fine. God damn it! Okay, the oven was a little too hot. We're going to go with a lower temperature, more gradual increase in temperature, more pressure, gradual pressure, and we found a perfect candidate in Sai, this Japanese black metal band. Great color. First album down, and then they can just stack right on top of one another. Look at that. Another paper towel, and then another piece of wood. You can hear the frequency of the album, especially if you're a really good audiophile. You'll be able to tell whether it runs at 45 or 33 1/3. North, south, east, west. Perfect. This is good. Maybe it needs more pressure. Maybe a lot more pressure. All right, we've relocated outside. We've got an 86-degree day. We're gonna try less temperature, more pressure. So we've got our albums, and we're gonna let this sit throughout the day. And you know what would be perfect for our weight? Vinyl flat. It's really heavy, and it's gonna give us enough weight along with the temperature to flatten the album. All right, we'll come back later. All right, we're back. Okay, and so if you don't have a vinyl flat, you can do bricks or stone, that sort of thing. So we'll take off the vinyl flat, and we'll take off our wood. And looks like what we have is still a slight warp. I think we're gonna need a lot more pressure. Okay, I'm really excited to see how this turned out. Oh shit! God damn it. Ugh.